Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I use the built-in Logic sampler to make music. Let's go. So all you need to do to get started is to pull a sample over. Just drag it right into here. You can see I already have one in there. But if you drag it under the track area here, this column where the channel strips are, you can choose original or optimized. For this video, for the purposes of this video, I'm going to choose optimized. And then this screen comes up. This is the sampler, the built-in sampler for Logic. It's incredibly powerful. I'm just going to go over a few features that I use every time. You'll see here there's classic, there's one shot, and there's slice. And you can see when you're on slice mode, which is what you want to be on for slicing samples, you can choose the mode of slice, whether it's transient note, beat divisions, which will just, go on the beat. Equal divisions, just completely from start to finish, just equal divisions. Or you can do manual if you want to. I usually start on transient note, and I'll bring the sensitivity down. This way Logic already finds a lot of the samples based on the transients, so it gets you to a good starting point. Next, I'll typically click this little icon so it follows tempo. And before I get too far, you always want to change, or at least I change the polyphony to mono, so only one sample plays at a time. So if you have a MIDI keyboard or controller, you can use it now. But you don't even have to have one. You can use Logic's built-in musical typing feature using Command K to pull up this keyboard, and you're off to the races. Pretty cool, right? Another thing I like to do is change the coarse, the pitch. So listen to this. So you can kind of play with that till you find one that you're comfortable with or that sounds neat. I think for the purposes of this, I'll go down to about -3. And the last thing I want to touch on, at least in this video, is the attack and release. I kind of like to fade in the samples a little bit in case there's a bad clip, a bad beginning. So I'll bump this up to somewhere around 90 to 100 milliseconds. And then I'll just bring this down somewhere around 1500. Whatever makes sense for the sample and the loop, or the original file you're using. So let's listen to that. And there you go. I've got some drums I pre-recorded in here. Let's play along with them. Oh, that's a little fun piano roll. That's super fun. Let's record it in. And there you go. That's just a taste of what you can do. One other cool thing I like to do most of the time to kind of clean this up, depending on what you're going for. A lot of the time, the first one I miss, so I like to quantize that. And to make these a little bit bigger, you can go and click on Functions, MIDI Transform, and Fixed Note Length. And that one's a little big. Let's bring it down to 1. That's a little better. So now if you don't like one, you can literally just move it. We'll pick, go up and down the slices by transient within the sample. So now if you don't like one, you can go select the individual MIDI note and move it up and down throughout the sample on all those slices. All you have to do is hit Option and then up and down, the up and down arrow keys. We'll leave it there for now. Let's listen to the playback with the drums. So there you go. Now you got a verse or an intro. Then you can further EQ some of those different frequencies out. You could even split the stem now with the new Logic stem splitter first, and then import that into the sampler. The world is your oyster. And that's just the tip of the iceberg on how I use Logic and the Logic sampler. It's super, super powerful. And I know there's other tools out there that are great. For free, built in, comes with it. I know you pay for Logic. But the fact that you don't even have to have a keyboard or a MIDI keyboard, you can just use, I'm using this.
What?
It's just a Bluetooth keyboard to make music. You can get really creative with not a lot of, resources. So I want to do more videos like this. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like and subscribe. I appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.